Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after dropping Game 1, our Jays are trying to tie the series up in Game 2 of this 3-game series against the Cleveland Guardians. Jays will be sending Garrett Cole to the mound to go up against Joey Cantello. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Joey Cantillo. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
And now for the Jays, David Fry. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And here is Jose Iglesias.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. To first, might be two. To Rocchio at second for one. On to Santana, two. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
3-1.
Two down, nobody on.
2. You got a full count.
That's a laser base hit.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Anthony
Two outs,
Santander.
runner at first. Anthony Santander at the plate. At the belt and fires. That misses. 2-1.
2-1.
That one drilled left field. Back there. Gone. His 19th home run of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So two down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting sixth, catcher.
So runner at second,
Moreno.
two down. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Rips one to right, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Next pitch is outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cole with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Outside with a breaking ball.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's going to be Will Brennan. And that one sliced foul. Up the middle, and base hit. Throws to second, in there safely.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. That one missed. Kwan at second. Brennan on at first with nobody out. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. To short, could be two. Flips to second, that's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Next pitch is outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
This one smoked out to left. Kwan pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. 1 up, 1 down. Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is out number 2. Here comes
Lane
Lane Thomas. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air. Guerrero under it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, David Fry. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Guerrero under it. He's got it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Noel.
Just misses with that one. Kwan off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that
dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Guerrero around second, headed for third. The relay, he's in there.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Base hit center field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
2 on, 1 out. And now Davis Schneider.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That missed by a lot. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Moreno around third. He'll score. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down. So
Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Next to hit, Mason Wynn. Next offering is down low. That one ripped. Back there. 1 run is in. Bangs off the wall. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And the batter now, David Fry. This one in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look,
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
That's hard hit on the line, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Bo Naylor. And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So a man at first. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians.
Carlos Santana.
Inside. And it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Number 40.
Now here is Travis Bazzana. There's the strike up high. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Not close with that one. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Naylor stands at first with one out. This one popped up. Iglesias. Out. Number 2.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
2 outs. And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Well struck, right field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. here in Cleveland. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Next offering down in the dirt. High fly ball out towards left center. Schneider pulls it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan.
Right fielder.
One out, bases empty.
Brennan.
This one in the air. Fry under it. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Jose Ramirez digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses. 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And it is 2-1. Schneider aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Pizzata for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. So the lineup flips over. So up next for Toronto, David Fry. And that one almost got him. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
40.
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1. And strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. You can't
righty reliever out of the pen, Angel Bastardo.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's Lane Thomas now. And it's filled up.
Ha! Full count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. One run across. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now, Brian Rocchio. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. Awesome play there. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now a chance for Will Brennan. Win. Throw to first in time. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one almost got him.
2-1.
On the ground, right side. Iglesias fires over to first, and Ramirez is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Stephan.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
So digging in, Jose Iglesias.
Second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Ah, that hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. J.D. Martinez stands in.
Now batting, the designated
Nobody out,
hitter,
runner at first.
J.D. Martinez.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next,
Now batting,
Anthony
right
Santander.
fielder, Anthony Santander.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a big swing and a miss. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Two on, one out. Santana to second, and he'll keep it for just the one. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 4. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jhonkensy Noel. Out towards right center field. Santander under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And the batter now, Bo Naylor.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
And now 2 balls and a strike. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, bases empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. And it's even up. 2 outs, bases empty.
2-2.
That's down and in.
Full count.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Paul Sewald takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn will hit next. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground, right side, Bazzana gets it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Number 40.
The 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That ball's carrying. Adios! Peralta! He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 8-5. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Here's Lane Thomas. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2, the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now here is Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Butler makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
2
down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2's the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
pitching
We're
for the
back. It's the
Guardians.
top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
31.
Sam Hentges. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, David Fry.
David Fry.
Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's going to be Jose Iglesias.
Nope, that's outside.
And
Ball.
now 2-1. Fry gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. J.D. Martinez stands in.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with
Now
one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and
Number
he's their guy.
23.
Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Will Brennan
Leading
now
off
at
for
the plate.
Guardians, right fielder, Will Brennan.
Outside
That's the
low.
ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Schneider makes the catch, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Ramirez digs in now.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just
1 ball, 2
amazing to
strikes.
me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw abs.
Oh,
That
this
got him.
pitch
Take your
rides
base.
in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Now it's the Guardians
Designated
DH,
hitter,
John Kenzie Noel.
Noel.
In the air, left side. And he
Foul
can't
ball.
quite get there. It's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last
Now
out.
batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor.
Naylor.
They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2's the count.
1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Lovers in the twine, no place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. Come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast, yeah, swanky, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more.
What a game for the Jays. Let's have a look at the box score. So the bats came alive this game. The Jays got 12 hits with 3 walks. You had David Fry going 1 for 4, Iglesias 1 for 4. JD Martinez 2 for 4. Anthony Santander 1 for 5 with the home run. Guerrero 2 for 4 with the triple. Moreno 2 for 4. Butler went 0 for 3 but had a walk. Schneider going 2 for 4 and Lynn going 1 for 4. And for the pitching, Garrett Cole had a good game. Gave up 3 runs on 7 hits in 5 innings, and 2 walks with 5 strikeouts. It's a so-so game. Then Bastardo came in. He got hit around a little bit. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. Then Garcia had to come in, get the hold, and Hoffman came in and got the save. And with the win, the Jays' record improves to 42-38. They still sit a half a game back out of the American League East and a half a game back out of a wildcard spot. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game for the rubber match in Game 3 of this 3-game series against the Cleveland Guardians.